Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Landover. On the return, here comes Reed. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
They send a man in motion. Third down, here's Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Commanders will go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. It is caught left side. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running left, this is Irving. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Another carry for him. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. This time it's a passing play. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
CJ.
Starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish.
After I went to sleep, Jaden and Key was on that mud.
And the Commanders will jump out to
Yes, they were still on that mud. Hell yeah.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away.
Yeah.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
What?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action.
Oh, you talking about Emma? Yeah.
Stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept. Sometimes it does.
Bro, CJ, she probably the easiest tank to play in this dang game.
A much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the
Man.
drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there.
Bro, see, I finished all my weeklies yesterday. I'm like, dang.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams.
Frick.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. It's taken in by Romadunze. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down from the red zone. This one's taken in by Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And they can go ahead and... Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll pick up enough
Come
to
on,
move
bro.
the
Y'all gotta.
chains.
Good, yeah.
I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Oh, you know, it's crazy you say that because the word call was like that too.
He's held up at the 4.
Freak.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate.
Jaden had a game that keep popping on my body cam game. And I was like, bro, I don't got this mud, and that mud said I had it.
This defense just kept swarming.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. After a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Bro, that's so gay.
On the right side. Touchdown, Chicago.
Yeah.
Not a lot of processing time.
It's a league game.
He pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off.
It's tied.
The right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It
7
kind of
and
reminds
7.
me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for first down. Airing it out to start this drive.
Oh, that was dumb. I should have. Oh, I seen the post. I seen him. Not the post, but the
Getting
real
back
one.
on his 6th interception of the season.
What was that?
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders,
Oh, that man was wide
that
open,
area,
bruh.
It takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
First down, Williams.
What the heck? Oh, that was me. I had that
9-yard
ball.
line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. On the give, this is Irving. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40.
Oh, wow. Oh, he over. Look. How you didn't know, CJ? He at your house.
A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15
plus
at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. And they just successful one.
Yeah, that's true.
2nd and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
I'm telling you, bro, them is so easy. You just dang them.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He beams one deep.
Oh, come on, bro.
No touchdown.
You gotta throw that better.
And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his team.
What was that? It was probably
Not a
cover
great
four,
spot
so
for him.
makes
Backed up
sense.
close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving.
I finished the first one, yeah.
Forward for a pickup of 3.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Second down now, 7 to go. Give now to the running back. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Off the play fake, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It'll be all right.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Slot receiver headed left. They'll run here from the gun.
That's wild. That's a bro. What?
They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing from the gun.
There we go.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. That's the rookie out of Florida. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Cut out left. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Dropping back to throw. He just throws this one away.
Is that a corner wide open? No, I don't think it is.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll try and throw it here. Has it downfield, working the left. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Working inside the red zone.
There we go.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Williams to throw on first. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Well, you know this firsthand, partner. You get hit making a throw, you know this is a possibility. And that crowd cheer then confirmed it for him as he got off the ground, picked off, and in this case, taken back for 6 as well.
Yeah, I hated that sound.
I know.
Not only are the pads crunching me, but that crowd telling you it is going the other way. That's what you got to do to these quarterbacks in this league. You got to hit them, you got to harass them, and mistakes will follow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Reed. He stopped on the return at the 27. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. After the pick, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Going again on second, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now.
Oh, you lying. Why did he slow up?
Touchdown, Chicago.
Oh, dang. He got me.
The Bears earn the chance
Bro,
to tie
that's
for
gay.
halftime.
I did pass complete.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have...
Shut up, boy.
Players, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Got first down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield.
Should have got going outside.
And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's the one back on the handoff.
Come on.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Hand off to the back. And And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Linebacker got good eyes.
On the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route.
I'm hoping the pressure get there, but it's not.
Until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Here's Williams. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Oh, my Lord.
Holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Oh! Dang, bro!
Bears pick it up, headed the other way.
He got popped.
Another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the
He having a bad game tonight. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a
dropping
shot.
passes.
He's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams will look to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto in a sack.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's
He only gave up 3, so...
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance.
28-24.
Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Kickoff taken at the 3.
Yeah, I know it.
Up past the 30. They'll bring him
That
down.
boy,
Return is
I thought I had a wide open pass. I mean, a little lane. He came and popped the taste out of his mouth.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
5 and 3. It's not bad.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 47.
Dang, bro.
They drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line.
Thought he was going to beat me out there.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The give here on 2nd. And he's taken down on a short run that gets inside the 35. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Setting up a throw.
Boy, don't scare me like that, throwing a bang, yellow.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Got them guys to get picked off.
A new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
You're good on the point after. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. Return's looking good so far.
Dang, thought my punter was going to make a play.
Across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams Williams from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing four, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Finds him
There
over
we
the
go.
middle. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun, Williams. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Simple dive up the middle. He still has room inside the 30. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got to keep moving quick here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Is a lonely place, and I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw.
Why did he stop?
The side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Hey, I'm gonna turn it up louder.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Yeah, 215. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be late, but I don't care. Yes, it is. I'm tired of them monkeys scheduling me at 2 o'clock. Typical. I don't either. I really don't, CJ. Like, that'd be, I can't do it. I think I ate it too much as a kid, and I don't like it. Like, I can eat me a chicken sandwich, all that, but it's something about them.